What's going on, fam? How y'all doing out there? We back with another one, and for this one, we got Trap Lord Ross talking about LIL Durk. I guess he in there on them jail calls talking spicy. So we finna see what's going on in this video. Yeah, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, let's get into this video.
Out for all of his jail phone calls being leaked. Well, it's not looking too good for LIL Durk and the OTF crew, because we might be getting a few LIL Durk leaked phone calls from them jailhouse recordings very, very soon. And we're hearing from a few OTF members, a few people within the OTF orbit. Okay, we're hearing some leaked phone calls. These are from a couple of years ago, just like Thugs. But it basically, this is a sign of things
So these calls we hearing, these isn't from him being in the feds.
to come. So a bunch of embarrassing phone calls have been leaking from the OTF camp, and it's got a lot of people thinking, are we going to get some of the Durk calls from when he's in federal custody now? Are we going to potentially get some of these? Are we going to get some Apple Watch recordings from LIL Durk? It's all possible. So I'm going to go through a bunch of the calls and the leaks with you today, and then I'm going to basically talk and speculate on what we could potentially be hearing in the future. But this is not looking great for the OTF crew right now. Okay, so one of the people who comes up in these calls pretty significantly that I'm going to talk about is, of course, DJ Bands. Okay, this is one of the most locked in producers and DJs. He's locked in with LIL Durk. He was tapped in with some of the legendary rappers from back in the day, LA Capone, Rondo Number 9, Lil Reese, Prince Dre, and JB Bin Laden. Okay, now in these leaked phone calls, okay, we're seeing a lot of OTF, well, we're hearing a lot of OTF affiliates kind of discussing their little situations, okay? And OTF Boona, obviously, is a very well-known name within the OTF circles. And in one of these calls, or a couple of these calls, we hear him speaking separately to different people who are currently wrapped up in this murder for hire case. We're talking LIL Durk, OTF Vonnie, and basically...
You think you know David's story.
Okay, so in one of these calls, we basically hear Boona talking about DJ Bands and also CEO Trail. And so in this rather embarrassing leaked phone call, okay, according to the call, right, this is the kind of gossip that's going off behind the scenes for the OTF crew. Boona's basically claiming that CEO Trail had been involved with DJ Bands' girlfriend, and apparently DJ Bands knew about it.
What's up with Bands?
You know, Bands will make her dance.
Oh,
you know,
man, they talking spicy.
He said he's working his left hand.
Shit, I heard one thing y'all got beside itself.
Huh?
I heard one thing y'all got beside itself. The motherfucker had to put him back in realization.
Oh, yeah, you know how he is.
Man.
You know, he got to be beneficial.
I think that's going back.
So they saying Bands only fuck with somebody when it's beneficial?
You know, he got to be beneficial.
Yeah, man. He still with
you
that
know how I
girl.
rock with me. It ain't got to be beneficial. It ain't. It
You
can
know
be crumbs on the table.
He still with that girl that had him walking down the street with socks on and shit, ready to kill himself.
Man, what? Man, I got to tell you some shit about that.
He said, man, what? He hit him with a Durk ad lib. That's crazy.
Boy.
Woo! Damn, what's she doing to him?
I ain't tell you. Bonnie ain't say shit, right?
Yeah.
Let you know now. Hey, so you know the little nigga, what's the nigga name? CEO Trail?
CEO Trail. Yeah.
Boom. So now look, I guess she was messing with him, right?
Right.
He done made a diss song.
About Benz?
Yeah.
And what Benz saying? Benz mad?
Nah. He told him, he like, in the diss song, he tell him like, man, you was paying that whole rent. We was in the crib. We heard you through the vents. You was crying like a bitch. Some shit, he tells some shit like that.
So look, all right, the context of the call, they're saying they're saying DJ Bands' girl was messing with CEO Trail. They were saying you was paying her rent. We were still hooking up. I heard you crying about it through the vent. They said something earlier in the call about they had you in the streets with no shoes on with this girl, wanting to just go outside over this girl. It's sad. I'm not laughing. But this is the kind of gossip. This is DJ Bands. You tapped him. You rocking with these guys, and this the kind, bruh. If I was DJ Bands, I wouldn't be rocking with none of these OTF dudes after this. I ain't gonna lie to you. These are some snaky dudes.
It'd be the ones closest to you, bro. Like, and it be these rapper niggas too, the main ones. Like, that should be crazy, bro.
This is the kind of gossipy conversations like y'all supposed to be gangsters leave it in the street. But this is the kind of gossipy conversations you be having behind closed doors. Nah, man, couldn't be me.
I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I grew up around a lot of women, and I will say this do sound like two women on the phone talking about some stuff that it's just crazy.
I guess he was dropping, the nigga CEO was dropping her off, and Dan's already at their little crib. And he dropped her off, and he seen Dan's check her up. But I guess one day Dan's bamming on the door, and the niggas was in the crib.
Yeah, I think that's the time we had some socks on, walking down the street talking he's been killed himself. That's how we had to call the cops and stuff.
Then they laughing about it
he
like
was
it's
wilding
funny,
out in the
bro.
street with no
That's not,
shoes on.
bro.
Talking like he's going through some very difficult mental situations, and then they're saying he was banging on the door trying to get in the girl's crib, and they're saying Trail was in there. It's very sad, man, but the fact that these guys are even gossiping and talking about this, bro, it's definitely
Fucked up.
bro, these OTF guys, they slimy, man.
They thought that time thing. It's adding up now.
Man, listen, he crazy. He taking the bitch on trips, still all types of shit. I said, boy, you crazy. Ain't no way in here. Boy, I would kick that bitch to the curb, boy.
She doing something spectacular.
And this ain't her first time. She used to fuck with one of Ray homies. I'm talking about over that bitch faithfully. He and me every day. Ooh.
She must doing something that he like getting tickled or something. He might like getting tickled. You never know. The girls in the experience, they eat the boy's ass. They hooked on that shit. He might like getting tickled.
I know he did not just try to say he, bro.
Anybody could tickle you.
Bro, that's bro.
Nah, he might like the certain way she do it.
Should not be getting tickled that way as a grown man. There's no way.
Look, I don't know, man. Look, sometimes you gotta get tickled out here, okay? But if people are on the jail phone calls, all right, the gang members talking about you liking getting tickled, I ain't gonna lie. There's some weirdo behavior. These guys are really. You supposed to be gangsters, you big OTF. You on the phone talking about your homeboy getting tickled, what he likes getting done. Y'all some weirdos. That's some weird behavior. Big pause, okay? And look, I'm here reacting to it. So what can I say? But this is super weird. This is what's going on behind closed doors with the OTF crew, all right? OTF might have to stand for on the phones. And I know phones don't start with F, but you know what I'm saying? The not everybody is reading 10th grade level in OTF, clearly because of the evidence that we're seeing and how sad these guys are going out as far as just the trail of evidence they left in their cases. But that was just a little opener, okay? It's time for the headline act. The second leaked jail phone call is between LIL Durk himself, big OTF, and Boona. And Boona apparently relayed some information that he says came from some conversations between Lil Reese's mother and his own mother, basically like going over sort of old beef in the early days of OTF, just straight gossiping. And look, I'm not look, I'm sure if you're locked up and you're facing serious charges, you're getting on them phones, you gossiping, I'll probably do the same thing.
So pretty much on that first call, they was just clowning bands the whole time, bickering. I mean, not bickering, gossiping back and forth, and talking about how, pretty long story short, they don't know how he with the girl he with. She cheated on her. I mean, she cheated on him, and he's still taking her back. She had him running down the street with just his socks on, talking about he gonna kill himself. They was just gossiping on him, talking bad on him. So that wasn't too bad, I guess. Not really, but we finna see what this call talk about.
But it's kind of like, it's really taking the shine off of OTF when we're hearing what's really going on behind these scenes, man.
Man, my mama funny as hell. She talking about they riding 3 cars deep and woo this. Man, I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear. She talking about, yeah, he asked my number because he want to talk to you.
Oh, yeah, I ain't even, yeah. I'm over here tweaking the whole time. I'm talking about, is it a jail call? It's saying leak jail call in my face. Yeah, that weed good, boy. That weed, boy. But yeah, nah. This is embarrassing. And I will say this is embarrassing because, Durk, you not even no fucking YN, bro. You like, in your early 30s, bro, you know better, bro. You know better. I can't even say nothing for you. You know better. It's like you itching to talk. Is it that bad of an itch to talk about this shit on the phones to where, bro, like, my people, bro, we just don't learn.
Nothing to talk
Who
about.
ran through Cardi B?
That's why Chirac Humor leaked this shit.
What's the car that came home at the same time as
What kind of car?
Man, I don't know. You know, I ain't even asked all that. I guess they probably met little black track house, and the other cars got regular cars. They just in the hotel room.
Join ICE with
Y'all
bonuses
doing
up
all
to
that in a jail
$50,000
car,
and
bro, like
generous
these
benefits.
officers-
Join.ice.gov.
Help!
They must think these motherfuckers is slow.
Yeah, nah.
Y'all must think
And
these
then,
officers is slow, man.
Richie
That's why Chirac Humor leaked this shit.
Yeah, I got my pics. You know, I'm like, look at her. She always heard she got her pics.
You said what?
I got my pics, girl. I got my pics. Yeah, they finally let the real one. I say, no, stop telling you what that lady did. That lady is crazy. She crazy.
Like she said, hey, look. So she said she got her pics. That tells it all right there.
That's why Chirac Humor leaked this shit.
My mama just listened to her because she telling my mama everything. And then she trying to tell my mama. She said, like, girl, since that's your motherfucking son, why you gonna tell your son that we trying to open up a truck driving business and tell him that we need like 3,000 pieces he gonna get to? My mama say, girl, I ain't gonna do that shit. What is wrong with you? Well, just tell him that Riri got cancer and he can help like start a foundation for her. I say, Mom, don't listen to that one. I'm fine. It's like she trying to use me to get close to him or some shit. I say, man, you see she working. You know what I'm saying?
Mama got caught in that blender.
No, that right there, I ain't gonna lie. He said motherfucker got caught in that blender. I ain't gonna lie. That don't sound good. And they talking about Lil Reese's mom. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that don't sound good. Either sound like somebody, you know what I'm saying? Did they look either that or because of her in this situation, specifically because of her actions, someone got hit up. That's the only two things I can really think about when he say motherfucker got caught in that blender. That's the only two things I can think of. Nigga say, yeah, it's over with, and you laughing.
You never thought that'd happen to you? I'm going home.
You going home, ain't you?
You never thought that'd happen to you? You know, they talking about somebody that hit.
She's so funny. It comes Valentine's Day. She tell my mama, yeah, I finna go down that girl for Valentine's Day, you know, ooh, this to get my eyelashes and none of that. I'm just sitting back. I'm sitting in my head like, damn. She crazy. She trying any type of way. She trying, yeah, I'm gonna get the room where the rich people at. I'm gonna get the hotel where the rich people at, girl. I say, she crazy. Yeah, that's what she said. She snapped.
Hey, they funny though.
Man, tell me about it. Yeah, then I'm just sitting there laughing and shit like that. And then
They doing too
Why
much
Chirac
on jail
Humor
call,
leaked this shit?
boy. They might as well go ahead
yeah,
and sit in
somebody
them
3
rooms.
cars deep, and then they said Richard with him and shit like that. And shit like that. My mom said, yeah, Angie said, yeah, Richard with him and woo, you ain't then, you know, who else getting out? Angie talking about Kenyatta getting out this June or next June.
Yeah, I heard.
That's good. Let him out.
Yeah.
So shit, I don't know why she keeps saying. She talking about, yeah, motherfuckers gonna get they act together when he get out. Motherfuckers scared of him. I can't wait to get out because that's who's gonna protect my son, Reese.
That's why Chirac Humor leaked this
That's who's
shit.
gonna make sure Reese is straight.
Man, hey, bro, this world fucked up.
Man, who you telling? That's why I'm glad. Like Fives when we was all in a situation.
So, all right, it's a little bit confusing, right? But thankfully, the YouTube channel C Hood actually did a very.
I bet y'all soon we gonna see some. I bet y'all soon we gonna see some leak calls on the federal thing or some federal.
Pretty good job at explaining the context of this particular phone
so.
call. So we're going to read between the lines, going to see what he had to say about it, and you're going to understand what was going down in that crazy phone call, Rex, is wild.
So y'all can understand, man. Y'all know that Lamron, OTF, 300, what's the other, Dog Pound, where OTF Ken was from, Dog Pound. You know what I'm talking about? 59th, somewhere around there. All them guys bumped heads, and they was all beefing. Where Lil Reese from?
So
Lamron. Who he rolling with? Lamron. They bumped heads, man. It's a beef amongst each other. It's a beef amongst each other with the BDs. Like I told y'all a couple of videos ago, man. Y'all think that they all clicked in and riding with each other, man, when there's really secret animosity and jealousy. It sounds like they mad because it's an issue because Durk won't help them start a towing company or something. $3,000 a piece for a towing company or something that I heard in that reference. You know what I'm saying? It's them guys beefing over money. And
bro, even if they was to fuck that money off, $3,000 a piece, bro, that ain't shit for you, bro. You a multi-millionaire, bro. Like,
it's too much money to be beefing over money. Y'all all got access to this shit, man. Niggas be online flossing big ass knots and back rolls of money. And for somebody else to need $3,000 from a certain amount of people to start a tow trucking company, man. Coming from Reese Camp is kind of crazy, man. It also sounds like crazy, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but according to my slang, when they say a motherfucker get put in the blender, right?
Okay, what do you think?
Either motherfucker got dealt with or a motherfucker got hit. Sound like Lil Durk hit Lil Reese mama, man. Okay, that's what I'm just saying. Okay, this is what it sound like, man. I could be wrong, but my thoughts and what my slang and my info come from, where I'm goddamn dissecting this, man. It sounds like Lil Durk done goddamn hit Lil Reese mama, man. She was talking about why I say we put you in a blender. It could be we done got up with you, you know what I'm saying, beat the draws off you, or motherfucker done took you through there. You see what I'm saying? Only reason I'm saying put in the blender.
So he's saying that they're saying like either Lil Reese or his mum got dealt with, right? They're saying they might jump Lil Reese's mum, or it's kind of like they kind of got her son under pressure. And, you know, it seems like Lil Reese and Lil Durk, they ain't close like they once was, man. And, you know, we hear in this Lamron Rich show guy, you know, they said Durk was in the federal paperwork they was talking about. They said, you need 3 ski masks on, I got him out hunting you. So it's actually crazy when you actually get the context of these calls. And he's gonna continue giving some more context to the other stuff that we heard. Listen to this.
So sound like they waiting on THF bro to come home and act tough, so they can eliminate him, man. If THF base bro, I keep calling him bro, THF, my bad. But if bro was to come home and act tough, it sounded like he was gonna get dealt with, man. I'm just telling y'all from my perspective, being a Chicago street dude, and what I'm hearing coming from the streets, man, and what am I getting my understanding from the conversation.
So he's giving his opinion and explaining it sounds like they was low-key saying that certain people were going to get dealt with, people was put in a blender, people been under pressure. It's a little bit incriminating. And apparently, according to some comments over on Reddit, Chirac Humor, they're saying he has all of Boona's phone calls. These calls was all between September 2021 to March 2022, all right? They're saying nothing to do with Pab murder. He got killed on August the 19th, 2022. So they're saying bloggers are pushing a false narrative on YouTube. It says, lol, them calls I posted came from 2021 to 2022. I got 500 calls. These are the dates, right? People say it ain't nothing to do with no 2023 text thread, all right? But this is just proof that not only are there more calls that are potentially going to be embarrassing, and also it says they ain't got nothing to do with Lil Pab murder. These dates might have a little something to do with something that went down in Waycross, Georgia, where somebody got shot at 100 times.
I bet y'all, how much y'all want to bet is some incriminating stuff on them calls, boy. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And it's what this is what they first released? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. It's finna get bad. Oh, yeah. It's finna get bad.
Would be very curious to hear about that. Okay, people saying OTF not finna pay your Android phone bill, gang. But I seriously, I feel like we're gonna hear a bunch more stuff from Lil Durk. I feel like when the trial comes around, we're gonna be hearing some potentially wiretap conversations. We're gonna be seeing text messages. They talking about, oh, they didn't need to use his iCloud. Yeah, because they got the person who's telling is giving their iCloud. We will be seeing conversations, private conversations with Lil Durk as this trial approaches. This January could be less than a month before we start hearing everything. And I'm fairly certain, isn't there some kind of filing deadline? All the files, all the paperwork's probably sealed now, but I'm pretty sure that there was a deadline where basically the government had to basically like let Durk and his team know everything that they had on him. So no doubt there's going to be a whole bunch of paperwork that will drop eventually. If it doesn't get leaked sooner, we will be hearing about it when things go to trial, and we will be hearing people reporting from inside the courtroom, even if it's not being televised and broadcast. There'll be people inside that federal courtroom like there was in the Duck trial, and eventually we got all the info. Eventually, we're going to get all the footage. We eventually got that footage of FBG Duck getting shot downtown. It's very sad, but I feel like it was only right for the people to get the full context of what happened. A lot of false narratives being put out there, and I've eased off on Durk, but you know how I feel, man. You know Durk's cooked. You know that.
My personal opinion on it, man, it's over with. It's over with. But if he do come back from this, he'll be on top of the world, and that's facts. But from how it's looking, it's over with. Ain't nothing nobody could do. But that's the video. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, and if y'all rock on me, share the channel. Other than that, man, y'all be safe. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one.